back again. I feel that Tyler Heineke would get in there and really become Kurt Warner of the Washington football team. Yes, the guy that comes out of nowhere that was bagging groceries that turns into a Hall of Famer. I gotta feel it.
How does that OG title make you feel to know that you had made an imprint into this fan base and things like that?
Oh, that's what it make you feel. Oh, you used to look at the guys like B. Mitch and Doc Walker, you Sonny Jurgensen's, and you like, man, they played and they was a part of historic teams, and all of a sudden, we didn't have any history. I think we brought a different energy to the city, and just having the luxury of playing with Sean T and playing with Santana, myself, Marcus, Chris Samuel. I think the guys, Smoke, those guys that was in that community meant so much. Even the unsung heroes, the Mike Sellers, the Rock Cartwrights, the Kerry Campbells, the list goes on. The people that was just embedded in the community and that meant well or did well. And then you have those guys that didn't do shit there that the community can't stand. So everybody came in. The guys that during my term, the LeVar Arringtons of the world that was everything community that participated, that was around. The change to Dan and everything that had to go along with it. I think it was '05 or something. I just remember we had the city on fire,
Yeah, for sure.
And the Wizards was good. Just the sports period at that time, it was a memorable.
Yes,
it seemed
sir.
like it was a longer
Yes.
run, but it was really like '05.
Sir.
'04, I think we showed some signs. '05, we had an opportunity. '06.
Boom. Let me go ahead and remove that. Boom. Remove from the studio. Boom. There we go. There we go. So now let me stop. Welcome back to another episode of the Trap or Die podcast, provided to you by 214 Media. I am your host, Molly Mual, Hen Dog Mual, Coach Mual, all that good stuff. And welcome to the Trap or Die, man. I'm in a good mood. First and foremost, before I even get started, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button. If you're new, obviously, Twitch, if you're watching on Twitch right now, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man, and tap in with the fellas. This is subscriber only chat on Twitch, man. So make sure you are subscribed so you can tap in and comment as we move on through the show. YouTube, for those, let's get some administrative things out the way. What's that guy's name? George Pickens. Forgot his name for a second. George Pickens film breakdown coming out tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I think 7-ish. 7. Let's check. There we go. Get out of that right quick. I think it's coming on around 7 o'clock in the morning, so you'll have the George Pickens film breakdown early. The Hogs Haven written breakdown, you'll have that sometime tomorrow morning too. So we have about 4 or 5 prospects that I broke down heading into the 2022 draft. All wide receivers. 4 receivers, 1 quarterback, and Malik Willis. All on the YouTube channel. So if you are not on the YouTube, make sure you look up Trap or Dive on YouTube. You'll find everything right there. And that'll be it for 2022 prospects. I got into like the serious scouting game pretty late. And I started this year, so I didn't have enough time to do a deep dive into a ton of prospects there. So that's what we got right now. And for Washington Commanders fans listening to this, we will be breaking down all X amount of players that Washington selects if I have the film available. So with that being said, that's done. My boy Rod checked in. Rod Dog, how you feeling, bruh? Everything good with you, man?
I'm good, bro. Barely made
You
it
don't
up the
sound too
steps,
good.
man. Barely made it up the steps, bro.
Probably because of all that goddamn squats you did today.
Bruh.
That man said we had to do deep squats. Not the regular squats. We had to do deep
Bruh.
squats.
Y'all think I was joking when I went outside and I stepped off the curb? I'm dead serious when I tell you I thought I was going to collapse, bro. Like I really thought my leg gave out. like it was that serious, bro.
It was one of them days, bro. That's the one. Like leg doing the actual leg workouts, I'd be cool, but it's the after effect. Like my legs don't recover until like 3 days later. That's the issue.
Bruh, what shit I could do?
Nah, not at all, man. But for the most part, let's go ahead and add in this ugly ass nigga. Hold on. There you go. That ass. Guess where he at right now, right? Just take a guess where he at in his kitchen. Oh, I said it.
I was about to say
I meant to
McDonald's,
say,
bro.
guess where he at in his house. All right, let me go ahead and add him to the joke now. I ruined it. Snickerless, man, how you feeling, bro? That's what's up. I love to hear it. Hey, man. Hey, Rob, man.
That's what's up.
Oh, shit. Damn, I forgot to hit Rick back.
Oh, he was trying to see if he was good.
Yeah, I don't even want to say that out loud, though. You got to be careful, too, now, buddy. I'm talking about.
What you mean?
No, you got to be careful what you say out loud.
What did I say? He was trying to make sure you was good. What did I say?
That's it. Don't even stop repeating yourself.
Okay, bro. You just did
yourself.
that. I didn't do anything.
I get you hit back to the joke, though. I get you hit. You know what I'm saying? You in a new world nowadays. I mean, you kind of familiar with it, but it's been a while. So I just get you hit back to the joke. Okay. But yeah, now I gotta hit Rick back right quick. So yeah, Rob, man, how was your weekend, man? I know it ain't been too pretty for you boys. I think y'all won Monday, right? Or Tuesday?
Oh yeah, we won.
Yeah, Monday and Tuesday. That was a good recovery. Like literally, I'm not lying. It was a good recovery given that Luka, his fat ass is out the first two games.
Oh my God, bro! Here you go, bro.
For the Mavericks to kind of put up that willpower, that fight, bro. I'm for real impressed, bro. Like, so I'm just trying to see where your head is at going into Game 3. I know y'all play tomorrow, so we'll definitely be having eyes on that, man. But where you at? You know what I'm saying?
Well, first of all, let's get this out the way. Luka's not fat or out of shape. So I'm gonna need you to stop trying to come from a boy like that. That's one. Two, I'm feeling good. As you can see, we did what we were supposed to do. Trying to get one without Luka. Jalen Brunson went off for 41. Big game from Jalen. Big game from Dinwiddie. Big game from Finney Smith. Finney Smith actually is like becoming one of the better defenders on the wing. Like, oh, okay. What's up, Dakota? All you had to do was say what's up. That's all you had to do. But yeah, bro, he been strapping Donovan Mitchell. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but they try to do whatever they can to make sure they switch him off whenever he's matched up against them. But yeah, I'm happy to pull out one of them wins. Hopefully get Luka back next game. They listed him as questionable, so he upgraded from probable the other day. So yeah, man, feeling good.
They upgraded him to questionable, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I could tell you what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen?
Game day gonna come around and be like, oh shit, he can't go again. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro.
All right.
It is what it is, man.
I'm good with it. As you can see, we can go in there and play.
For sure. Nah, I respect it, bro. I was thrown off though. Last night threw me off, man. I don't know how the Pelicans beat the Suns, but regardless of what that outcome was,
the game changed.
I said,
went out.
You said what?
Game changed. Devin Booker injured. When Devin Booker, he was killing the nigga.
Yeah, that's literally all about to go. I'm about to say, now when it comes to Chris Paul teams, it's always Chris Paul who has the untimely injury.
That's
and
crazy,
now
right?
you got Devin Booker out. What is it? He's out indefinitely, right? Like they don't have a time.
They say he out. They say they didn't rule him out for the whole series, but they definitely saying he probably out game 3 and 4.
Game 3 and 4. Okay. All right. Who else we got going on? Brooklyn and Boston.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one. I can't wait for that one.
They about to start in a little bit, bro.
I
They
can't
find
wait
that
for that
man.
one.
They find that man Kyrie $50K for
Steve Nash said, "I don't care."
But here's the thing, though, bro. Here's the thing that throws me off. You have, and I was trying to tell this to Kenny too. Like I understand fines and I understand the purpose of it, get the players in line, whatever, all that shit. But there has been players over the years. There's been players early 2000s who would banter, who would talk shit back and forth with people on the floors, like
For sure.
in a way in which you knew that they were just going back and forth. It wasn't nothing personal. Like that
Right.
context was important, and I think that I'm not gonna make a big deal out of the situation, but I feel like for a person in Kyrie who gets heckled by Boston every single time he's in Boston, ever since he left Boston, for him to put up like the middle fingers, bruh, to tell him shut up, all these things that he talking to people, bruh. He talking shit just like they talking shit to him. How you gonna
100%.
find a nigga for talking shit when they talking shit to him? That don't even make sense, bruh.
It
But
sucks, bro.
I don't get it, man. I feel like if the context is there, I feel like if you're known, or if the video shows, or like even in the moment it shows that you're not taking anything personal, you're not necessarily getting riled up, you are just in the moment having fun playing a game. You shouldn't be penalized for nothing like that, bro. So I don't know
I'm
how
about
to
to
react,
say,
man.
I'm,
Yeah,
you know, I really don't have anything to say negative about it because at the end of the day, we still men, we still human. I mean, I'm meaning like men playing on the game. Of course, whoever's heckling you, whether it be man or female, like if you know, feel like you're gonna say, as long as he ain't in the stands trying to fight people, do nothing extra, bro. I guess it is on national TV, with the whole middle finger, but essentially, if they doing it to me, why can't I do it back to them? Like, it's just like giving them free reign to do whatever they feel, and I can't respond in a negative way like they're giving it to me. Like it isn't fair on both sides. But I try to get it on their side as well because you are pushing the brand. You can't have your players, flicking off people on national TV, but maybe he can limit the hand gestures and just continue with the trash talk because he wouldn't have got fined had he not been on camera with the middle finger. But the heckling and all that, I'm good with the talking trash. Maybe you just got to minimize it to whereas you're just not shown doing them gestures.
man, fuck that.
I feel it, bro. I ain't even mad at it, bro. Do your thing.
Yeah.
And the worst part about it is he's still kicking their ass, bro. Tearing them niggas up,
no
bro.
bullshit. Cooking their
He gonna
ass,
do it
bro.
again tonight. He gonna do it again tonight.
I'm looking for. Oh shit! I'm glad you spoke on that. Hey, speaking of timing and schedules, listen, everybody, and I should have done this at the beginning of the show with the administrative items. But since we're still getting started, listen up. Schedule wise, today, we won't be on too long today. We did have a guest. He happened to, have something going on, but that's our boy. He'll be back next show, and we'll talk a little football with him and talk a little Dallas Cowboys and stuff like that. Checking on them Bama's in the NFC East. And then next Tuesday, I'm looking like a 6:30 start time for the live stream. Our boy knows. Nicholas. He has a birthday coming up. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, he ain't on the mic right now to talk a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? We finna whoop his ass in some Top Golf. We gotta handle some business, man. So we finna celebrate his birthday next Tuesday. But I want to make sure that we do a proper pre-draft for the Commanders, and obviously have myself enough time to get up out of here and make the Top Golf thing, man. And then next Thursday, we may be live. I'm in the middle of working out some details to know my schedule for Thursday. Odds are I may be at FedEx Field. And we may try to find some way to get some things going live from FedEx Field. So once I find out those details, odds are I may find out by Tuesday, and I'll be able to present that to everybody, and we'll know exactly what's going on for the first round, the draft party at FedEx Field. So that's done. Let's get back to the motherfucking show. Right.
I was at the
I heard
draft
your boy
party
AJ.
when y'all drafted Chris Samuels. I was at y'all draft party.
They had a
Did y'all
draft party
draft?
back then, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Where was it? Is it at the stadium?
Yeah, at the stadium.
You know what? I'm sure I do remember the draft party that's at FMS because they used to have them during the day because that was the time that
Yeah.
the draft was all on one day.
And I think did y'all draft LeVar in the same draft?
We draft. Oh, I think so. I think it was Chris and LeVar, and then it was John Jansen and Champ Bailey in the same draft too.
Ooh,
I think
that's
it was
a draft. Ooh, wee. Oh, y'all did your homework.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, they was on their shit back then, bro. Charlie Cashley, bro, he was on this shit.
Jeez. That's a draft,
yeah, John
boy.
Jansen and Champ Bailey was in one joint, and I think it was LeVar and Chris Samuels in another one. 2 first-round selections, bro. And then we had another set of 2 first-round selections too at one point. Carlos Rogers and Jason Campbell. Carlos worked out. Unfortunately, we wasn't able to get his eyes fixed before he went to San Fran. And then Jason, unfortunately, just never had a fair shake. That motherfucker just kept getting new OCs, new coaches, new position coach, all that shit. Nothing worked out for him. So unfortunately, we couldn't have the trifecta for real. Nick, where the hell is you at, bro? You in a bunker?
Bro, that nigga in the basement somewhere, bro. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, so
in the basement,
that nigga in the bunk bed. What are you doing, bro?
No bullshit, bro. This nigga got a fucking bed sheet on his ceiling.
Oh no, that's I don't know what that is.
You know
it's
what?
in my house, bro.
Hey, did y'all see that? Let me see if I can pull that thing up right quick. My boy Rob was acting a fool this weekend, bruh.
What'd I do?
We cutting up.
Fool. Let me go ahead.
Well, I already know what about to put.
Cutting up, yeah. I was saving it for the show too. Download anyway. That's the hell we doing. Hey, but Nick, how you feeling, bro? Now that you done checked in, man. I checked in on you earlier, but you ignored me. You was stuffing your gillet.
My bad, bro. Feeling strong, man. You know how that go. You know what I'm saying? I think why y'all play today?
Nah, I play tomorrow.
All right. Well, when they lose again, I'll be even happier.
Yeah, well, too bad. Last game we played, we won. So what you mean?
Ain't gonna happen again.
Lakers in the playoffs?
That's a good one.
Nope. Cause your boy's some trash.
Yeah, he's just the best player on the team. So I don't know what you mean.
He got us these scrub ass players.
I don't know you good though.
Live footage with him. Oh yeah, I'm always good, man.
Hold on, we ain't about to do just yet. You know what I'm saying? I gotta wait till the other one get in here. Yeah, we're gonna get in there soon. You know what I'm saying? I wanna make sure the people know who is this. Oh, man. I gotta make sure the people know who Ride Dog is when he get a couple drinks in him, bro.
Come on, bro.
Now, it was a third video that I never sent, and I can't send it. I can't send that joke, bro. Wow, I can send it to the chat, but I ain't about to put that joke out there. I ain't gonna do you like that.
What did I do?
If I can't talk about it on here, you know what? I'm gonna send it to the chat. I'm gonna
yeah,
send it after the show though, because I don't want you to get distracted.
Right.
I don't want you to get distracted and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we had ourselves a good little weekend, bro. I'm glad people popped up. How Rod feeling, man? The other ride, you know what I'm saying? He enjoying himself out here?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm actually supposed to pull up on him for the last game because he leave tomorrow. So, you know.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
He's still here, bro.
Yeah.
I was surprised too. He said he was here for a week.
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, it's not. Is it not done downloading? Oh well, but here we go. Damn, I can't share the whole joint if I ain't got both videos.
It don't make sense, bro. Might let it go, bro. Blessed. People don't need to know.
Blessed. All right, let's get into some football, man. You right. You got saved today, right? We're gonna say this for a rainy day. Fellas, man, some news broke earlier today, man, and I was surprised because of what I saw earlier in the day. So in the afternoon, it was official reports that, Deebo Samuel officially requested his trade. Voiced his displeasure with the organization, the San Francisco 49ers, and he's ready to go. But the confusion earlier in the day, like in the morning time, apparently this actually happened last night. His brother, I don't follow his brother, so last night I really just let it go. But his brother apparently put out a, Instagram story saying, we were requesting a trade type shit. So in the morning of today, this is Wednesday, by the way, who are listening to the podcast. In the morning, he put out a follow up saying that people take things too seriously, man. I was just playing, and put like the laughing emojis, all the other shit. So hearing that news in the afternoon that Deebo really requested a trade, it threw me off. I was so fucking confused. But ultimately, there was tension there for some time now. There's also rumors that, he's not trying to get paid like a hybrid player. He's trying to get paid like a wide receiver. So there's a lot of things going on, maybe with his contract, possibly going on with his contract. There's assumptions in that regard. Fellas, your overall thoughts on, what's going on with Deebo? Like, are y'all surprised? But also, matter of fact, we're going to start there. I want that to be the conversation right now, and then we can have a conversation on, whether he should stay or whether there's other fits out there that work for him.
I'm definitely surprised if that was the question he was asking, because I felt like San Fran utilized him, especially back half of the season into the playoffs. They figured out in order for them to really have a successful offense, you got to get the ball to 19, and that's what it seemed like they were doing. So I felt like Kyle Shanahan used Deebo great. I mean, he really put his talents on display this past season. I mean, we did our top 5 wide receivers the other day, and I had him in my top 5. I might have had him top 3 or 4, but definitely surprised. Do I think he'll get traded? No. Do I think he should get paid like a wide receiver? I do, because I think he's just as good a wide receiver as he is in the backfield. Because the thing about Deebo is just a football player, bro. Like, he can do whatever you ask him to do on the field. He could get open on any coverage. I mean, you give him the ball, he breaking tackles. He worth that. And playmakers deserve to get paid. And if that's the market, that's the market. And I think he deserves that. So, I mean, I don't know if I hope I answered everything you asked, but yeah, that's where I'm at.
Nick?
I'm a little surprised, bro. Because just coming up the season he had, you would think they were throwing the bag. But at the same time, that's one season. He hasn't done it consistently. I guess they just figured out how to use him and get this high volume out of him. But you got to think about it on San Francisco's end. Yeah, we keep using him like this. How long is he going to stay healthy? You know what I'm saying? He be trying to run people over. He might mess around, meet the right person in the hole, like Micah.
Come on, man. Stop.
It's over for that boy. I see him wanting to get top value money, but I don't see him getting it somewhere from a good team.
Somebody gonna give it to him. I bet you.
Yeah, somebody can give it to him, but he's not gonna. It's kind of like the Tyreek situation where Chiefs want to give him the bread. Yeah, he went to another team and got it though. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody, if they don't give it to him, somebody will.
Yeah, I get what Rice saying. Like, somebody's gonna be willing to pay up. Like the Jets.
Somebody gonna get that bread up, bro.
I was in my head, I was thinking the Jets, but I was like,
I believe it. Look, bro.
But it's tough for him. But you know what I'm saying.
And as far as
it is what it is at this point. And I think his brother's tweet was right at the time, but he tried to backtrack it. He probably tried to backtrack when he was like, "Oh, we still working on it," and then that probably pissed off the 49ers. So then that's probably where the fallout came out too. He was like, "Fuck it, just trade me then." So
apparently the trade.
We'll see what happens.
But more than a week ago, and the Niners. This is according to Ian Rappaport. Trade request came in more than a week ago. The Niners have been aware of Deebo's feelings for a while, so this is why there have been no talks in terms of an extension or anything like that.
Right, I've seen that report.
Yeah, so Josina Anderson mentioned, I'm just scrolling through, looking at some of the notable or reputable people, and Josina Anderson mentioned when requesting a trade like Deebo Samuel has, though not guaranteeing the move, you always garner feedback from the market. Regarding the Chiefs, a league source told me while Samuel is regarded as highly talented, the team is not actively pursuing him currently. They're focused on the draft. Let's see. I think overall, now I did see something earlier where is that it? No, that's not it. I'm trying to find a specific tweet, but I'll just say this one thing and I'll continue to look for it after. But there was quite a few teams looking for him. But for me, I was surprised that this had come about. To I think it was Nick who said it. He's had one season where he really produced, but he's been good for 2 seasons. Like he came onto the scene, a dog. Like his first year was very productive, but I think the issue was that they couldn't unlock his full potential in Shanahan's offense, and because of that injury in year 2, he wasn't able to see much, and he was nicked and bruised, I think, in the first year as well. However, he played a lot of games, so I think what you saw from the first year was just primarily from a receiver standpoint. But when you're able to unlock that versatility and everything that he can do for your offense, he is what Denard Robinson came into the league as. Like he is that elite Denard Robinson. If y'all remember Denard, he was a quarterback from Michigan. Denard Robinson came into the league with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and his title, I'll never forget this shit. His official title, like they made a position for him called OW. Y'all know what OW was?
Offensive weapon.
Offensive weapon. That's all it was. They didn't put him at receiver. They didn't put him at running back. They didn't put him at quarterback. They didn't do anything. They said they was going to title him an offensive weapon. He was a positionless player.
Did he start a game at quarterback in the league?
I actually don't know. I don't know that part.
Hell
I think
no.
he came into the league as a running back or something like that.
Yeah, he's running back.
Or their focus on him was like a running back. He ultimately ended up just staying at running back, but coming into the league, he was offensive weapon. But he is what Deebo Samuel is right now, and Deebo Samuel is doing it at an elite level. I think the issue that Samuel has right now is when you do things as well as you do for a team, you become that tweener. And when the team sees you with certain statistics, specifically if you came in as a receiver, your title was receiver, but they see you when it's time to pay you as a person who had, let me go to it right now. Here we go. Pro football.
You talk about his carries in the backfield?
Yep. When you talk about a person who had 59 carries, 365 rushing yards, and that's just in the regular season. Like if you have a person who has those type of numbers from at a receiver, there's an argument to be made from a team standpoint that nigga, you are not no running back. I mean, you are not no wide receiver, man. And what's going on the point, man? I appreciate you checking in. He said he was thinking about Percy Harvin when he mentioned
Percy.
We started talking about
yeah, for sure. That's a good comparison, Percy.
Yeah. So I just think that's the crux that Deebo is in, and I understand him being a team player, right? Like this is why he did what he did. He was one of the best weapons in the NFL last year, but ultimately, from a surface standpoint, because I can't go no deeper. I don't know like the true intricacies of business and how they want to operate. But from the surface standpoint, when you put yourself in that position, and you want to be that team player, ultimately, when you're a team player, it works out for the team. And now they have a reason to kind of pay you a certain way. Now, I don't know what that means in terms of trade standpoint. Niners is going to be smart. They're going to try and keep him, but ultimately, will they be successful? Will Deebo, take down his emotions and, want to find a middle ground between the Niners and
I also heard a report that said it's not just about the money.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, he's like, money wasn't the primary factor or wasn't the reason alone, something like that.
Similar to the Trent Williams situation before he left DC. That it was like, it's not just about the money, it's about, other stuff. So I think depending on how serious he is, depending on how long he plan on holding out, or I mean, if I'm saying, I'm done. I'm trying to figure out what the problem is, get to the bottom of it, because he was their offense at some points for that playoff. Like, I mean, of course they had a good running game, but Deebo definitely was a big part of their success. But
Hell yeah. Now,
Deebo, I mean, bro, you can say what you want, bro. Wide receiver, running back, I don't give a damn, bro.
so here's a question. Who is the better offensive weapon in today's league? Matter of fact, let's rank. Let's take our time to rank like our top. That's gonna be hard. I was gonna say top 5, but let's say like top 4.
I would say
the two were easy, and this is me
right.
not ranking them. This is me naming the top two of the top
Addison.
4. Yep, Cordero and Deebo. Lord, now let me go to the game. Let me go to the team so I can help refresh my memory. Offensive weapons.
Offensive weapons.
Yeah, so
CD?
we got Cordero Patterson.
No, I'm talking about all around, like actually getting the nigga the ball on all phases.
CD get carries?
Something like that again. I'm a
AJ Brown. For real,
you gonna see the boot, nigga.
Bro, y'all ain't bro. CD get carries, bro, because Z couldn't do his job. So they say, CD, we need you in the backfield to get these carries, guys.
I'm trying to
Kamara.
think, bro. Yes, Kamara, Alvin Kamara.
Disrespect my boy.
McCaffrey when he healthy.
Nah. We talking
you
about
can't
right
go
now.
McCaffrey.
Nah. No, you could. I'm not. I'm not.
I mean, if you think of somebody better, as far as I mean, I'm not even ranking them in order, but I'm just saying, I think he'd be up there.
I ain't doing that.
Offensive weapons. Tony Pollard, bro.
So we got three. We got Alvin Kamara. We have Deebo. We have Cordero.
TP20, bro.
No, bruh. Connor out of Arizona.
James Conner? Nah.
TP better than him, bro.
He be getting a rock, bro.
Damn, bro. I don't know.
Bro, TP catch out the backfield.
I don't think that's
get carries.
It's not that many. It ain't that many.
So we're not gonna include my boy in this?
No, bro.
No, bro. I'm trying to think.
Bro,
the
y'all,
Raiders,
wow.
They don't have none. Kansas City don't have none.
I mean, I guess
now for the record though, when we talk about Christian McCaffrey, I would have him up there.
Tyreek Hill?
He a receiver, bro.
But Tyreek gets the ball a lot of different ways, though, bro.
Let's see.
A lot of screens, kickoff returns, like.
I mean, Tyreek had 9 carries.
It's different this year. But I'm saying, in the past, he's gotten the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, y'all want to blow me.
You keep talking. Let me go to CD, bro. Let me go to Dallas right quick. Let me see.
Yo, I know you're about to say, like, CD did not get the ball like that, bro.
Bro, CD had 9 carries, bro. I'm really about to boot this nigga, bro.
He had just as many as Tyreek.
And we didn't put Tyreek up there. What you talking about?
Put Tony Pollard in there. Tony Pollard.
Let's see what Tony had, bro.
CD.
Come on, bro.
CD, bro. Sorry.
They had 1,000 yards from scrimmage. Tony Pollard did.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna just leave it at 3, and I'm gonna leave 4 open for Christian McCaffrey or somebody else to take the void, bro. Because right now, it ain't much out here. It ain't much out here at all. Damn. Nah, we ain't disrespectful, bro.
Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up.
So let's talk about. Okay, so appointment said Tyreek Hill, Kamara, Cordero, and Deebo. So yeah, I agree with like we said, I agree with Kamara, Cordero, and Deebo, man. But Tyreek, as much as dog he is,
I think it's Cordell Patterson, man. He keeps saying Cordell.
It is Cordell. He said it on purpose, bro, because he's stupid.
What I say?
You saying Cordell? It's Cordell.
It's Cordell.
No, it's not, bro. No,
And if it's not Cordero, it's Cordero.
it's Cordell Patterson, bro. That's how you say it.
Both of y'all are stupid if y'all agree with that.
All right, bro. Okay.
What's his name? Let me look.
Cordell Patterson, bro.
Shut up.
Who else is the gadget guy
So
in the league?
if it's Cordell, why is it Cordarrelle? How do you pronounce it?
I'm just telling you that's how they pronounce that shit.
Ask his parents,
I
bro.
have never heard nobody call nigga Cordell. You the first person I've ever heard.
You said that's how they pronounce it?
That's how everybody I've heard say his name said.
Well, that's how everybody that you heard say it is wrong.
Oh, okay. So you gonna tell that man how to say his name, bro?
He don't even say Cordarrelle. I'll reach out to him, by the way. I'm gonna let y'all know what he's talking about if he want to hop on the show. I'm saying it's one of them jumps where I reached out to Terrell Owens that one time, and that nigga told me, you know what? I appreciate the offer, but we ain't interested. Motherfucker said we ain't interested right now. I tried to get him, man. You know what I'm saying? Put his name out there for the Hall of Fame, but
who?
Shout out to his T.O. I reached out to T.O. when he got the year he got introduced to, or he got selected for the Hall of Fame.
You reached out there, answered?
Yeah, they responded. They just said we not. He said no boy, no. The year he
Kenyon Drake.
Kenyon Drake. Stop, bro.
Kenyon Drake. Bro, he's a versatile player.
Kenyon. I like
Drake
Kenyon.
ain't up. I mean, I guess for the sake of the list, nigga.
No, I'm gonna look at his numbers because I know he did that in with Arizona, but I don't know what he did in
Miami.
Yeah, he ain't did that in Las Vegas.
You talk about okay.
Matter of fact, he ain't did much in Arizona. Nigga, what the fuck? Man, we moving on. Let's go ahead to the best fits, bro. Where y'all think Deebo can work well if he does happen to move on? I got a list of teams from an article already produced on NFL.com, but I want to see a couple of teams that pop off in the top of y'all head before I go through these quick
Miami.
I would say the Chiefs.
Hey Nick, I don't think you did any research this offseason at all. Miami just selected they got 2 running backs this offseason.
I'm about to say, bro.
And then they got Tyreek Hill.
Who would?
What is going on?
Who would know how to best? Who would know how to best use Deebo Samuel other than the person that just coached him up?
Andy Reid. What are you talking about?
Best use him, bro. He just.
Stop. I answered the question.
First one answer.
You asked the question and it was answered. Andy.
You think Mike McDaniel's the only nigga who know how to run a West Coast offense?
You said best fit.
And you
know what? Fine. If we're gonna be technical,
that's what
best
you said.
fit.
You
okay,
said who would be
Miami,
the best fit?
Miami,
somewhere he already knows the offense. That's the best fit for somebody.
Okay. Are there any other suitors for you, Nick?
That's some fucking idiots, bro. Nah, that's it. Just them niggas.
Okay, bro.
Damn, bro, why you so mad, dog?
You stupid.
Stupid, bro.
We already use them.
I heard you catch yourself too.
Y'all go learn a whole new system and do all this other shit. Go somewhere we already know the system.
Oh, that's so hard.
Nigga, so what, bro? So you act like people don't like challenges, bro? And niggas don't want to work hard to learn the playbook.
Even still, he ain't got no choice. He a rookie. He on a rookie contract.
Yeah.
So it ain't
hey,
he gotta,
guess what? Julio ain't learned the playbook in Tennessee.
What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
He sucked.
Nick, bro. You ain't even making no sense, bro. What lets you know Julio didn't know the playbook, bro?
Bro, I was in the meetings. They be like, Julio, you know why? You want to know why Tannehill threw that pick? He ran a 12-yard. He ran a 15-yard dig. He supposed to run a 12-yard dig. If he'd have been in cut, wouldn't have been a pick first play of the game.
Josina just put out another tweet just now. She said she talked to 2 other teams that covered Deebo and said that he's an obvious superstar, but the tone with them is just determining what's possible or not. Lots going on with draft preparations now that they're in the final stretch. But as you all know, conversations in general are always fluid. So I'm not drawing conclusions specifically on, that specific tweet, but it's an idea that if there is something that pops off, it's going to be on draft day. or he could be on draft day. That would be my prediction. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
Also,
If you don't get traded by draft day, it's a little shaky.
no, he would he may be drafted that weekend, like Thursday
No, I'm
through
saying,
Saturday,
yeah,
one of those days.
I know. I'm saying if he doesn't get drafted, I mean traded that weekend, that's gonna be tricky.
So AJ Brown removed Tennessee from his Twitter bio.
Hey, where he going, right?
Back to Tennessee. Fuck you
AJ
talking about,
Brownstones in Frisco, Texas, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. Before we circle back to, you know what, I'm tripping. Before we circle back to AJ Brown and shit, best fits. I'm gonna just go through these list of teams to be quick. From the NFL Network article, shout out to Kevin Patra. He is the writer. We're talking about the New York Jets, the Indianapolis Colts, Green Bay Packers, Kansas City Chiefs, Atlanta Falcons, New England Patriots. I'm not gonna say the Philadelphia Eagles name, Pittsburgh Steelers, New Orleans Saints, and Detroit Lions.
Hey, he'll be dirty in New
Those
Orleans,
are.
I believe.
Yeah, I would love that shit for New Orleans. And technically, I would love it for Detroit too, bro. But they just ain't got shit going on for them.
I fuck with Detroit, bro. Amon St. Brown, or whatever cuz name is.
My bad, Ma. Say your list one more time, bro. Nick just threw me out, bro. Say your list one more time, bro.
You said say the list?
Yeah. Who you think about, Deebo?
It's like Deebo, Atlanta.
Jets. New York Jets, Indianapolis Colts, Green Bay Packers, Kansas City Chiefs, Atlanta Falcons, New England Patriots, Philadelphia Eagles, Pittsburgh Steelers, New Orleans Saints, Detroit Lions. Now, if there is one team who can afford them, it is the Packers for sure. Packers and the Colts, they got assets. And the Chiefs, I'm sure the Chiefs too.
I'm about to say, but the Niners would not trade him to the Packers, bro.
I don't think they would either. They trade him to the Colts, the Chiefs.
19 in the Colts uniform
too, because the Falcons really ain't about to win no time soon.
Yeah.
I mean,
on a whole. So like, would the Falcons be willing to pass up on a quarterback? Bro.
What'd you say, Ma?
I was saying, I mean, the Falcons, they probably be willing to send them to the Falcons too, because the Falcons ain't gonna do shit. Yeah. But if the Niners are asking for a hold for Deebo, would the Falcons be willing to make that move? Would the Niners be willing to make that move and pass up and have the Falcons pass up on the quarterback? I don't know. I don't think they.
Nick can sleep all he wants. He know damn well he don't want him in Texas. Wouldn't you?
What, in Dallas?
Yes.
Deebo Apartments, bro. You got something downtown.
That's what I thought.
If he wanted to, if you know what I'm saying, you saw the picture, he like it. You know what I mean?
What's funny is his last likes on Twitter was a picture of him in Dallas. Did you see that, Mark?
He liked the idea.
He just in Dallas.
Like in the whole, you know how fans do make these little photoshops.
Oh, he was in a uniform.
He was in a uniform.
Hey, I'm saying. Yeah. If we sent him a jump when he was in the Commander's uniform, he liked that too.
He probably would have reported it, bro. Get this shit off the internet. That's what he would have did.
That's cute. That's real cute.
Bro, it's just a picture, bro. Why you get my page taken down? Get that stupid shit out of here, bro.
That's cute.
Hey, listen, I got some. Did y'all see this shit about Robbie Anderson talking about Noah Baker? Did y'all see that?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it.
Wait, say it again.
Robbie,
you know how they Photoshop certain players in the Carolina uniform, and he commented under the post with saying no with a bunch of O's.
Yeah, at least like 6
on the joint.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I mean,
they actually talked about it on Undisputed too.
Yeah, where can Baker can't go nowhere, bro?
Let people know.
Seattle, bro.
It be some more trash.
He could beat out Drew Lock. Come on, bro.
It be some, bro. He need to go to a good situation. Seattle,
bro. He need to go to a situation where somebody want him, bro. Nobody. First of all, name another team.
I know y'all kind of said it, but I just want you to like give it like a thorough recap of what y'all talking about. like the Baker and Robbie situation, and then
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Like he made the comment
Yeah.
about he just put nothing, and people kind of saw the comment, and it's popular. It's a popular topic. Baker Mayfield is a popular topic on Undisputed, and so when he made the post, of course that was a segment on the show, and it was blown out of proportion. And Robbie Anderson has uh, felt a little ways about the way they described his comment on the show, and he even asked Shannon Sharp on Twitter about coming on the show to talk about it, and Shannon Sharp replied like, that's Skip's department. Talk to Skip or something he said on Twitter. But I mean, it was really straightforward. He just heard the idea of Baker, and he said no.
Yeah, and he can't go nowhere and play, bro. Somebody gotta get hurt. I don't
Baker has lost the
just,
cachet. Like he lost that cachet to be able to come to a team and just be like, "Oh, I'm the starter day one." Like I don't think he's in that position right now to.
Unless you in Seattle.
Even then, I don't think he would be like, "You got to earn it at this point," because look at what the Browns have really thought of. They are basically telling you like you're not good enough, and we had to go to upgrade our position. Like Deshaun Watson pulled up to the camp. I sent it to Nick and Jimmy. He pulled up to the camp. They had a picture of Deshaun Watson.
QB1.
The caption, QB1 has arrived. And Baker Mayfield is still on the roster.
This is the thing, though.
Niggas put up QB1 has arrived. I mean, of course, we all know QB1 arrived, but it's the fact that they putting it out there like, we don't care about Baker still being on the squad prime. They don't care about that.
Yeah.
Bro, they signed Jacoby Brissett. They signed Jacoby Brissett, and they signed Josh Dobbs. Baker number 4 in the depth chart, bro.
Shut up, bro.
They don't fuck with that man, bro. They don't fuck with him, bro.
QB1
it is kind of wild though, like that whole situation. I understand though where Robbie coming from, just from an overall standpoint. Like Robbie, put it this way, Robbie would say in that same situation, Robbie would say no if Sam Darnold was a potential name that was thrown out there this offseason. Like, he has seen enough in his years in Carolina and with the Jets that, nigga, I don't care about anything unless I think and Robbie is if I think this quarterback is a bona fide, if he a dog, like I don't care about none of these guys. Don't send me no Baker Mayfield. Don't send me no Sam Darnold unless this dude is a dog. I need a dog. And if we talking about a rookie, let's go ahead and talk about a Malik Willis or for them, I don't know, Kenny Pickett. I don't know, but I think Malik Willis has the highest upside. I think he's the one that got that dog in him. Boom or bust, who knows? But in terms of dog, he got it in him. He's a fighter. He's a competitor. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that if there was other quarterbacks in that situation, Baker Mayfield would be there. Robbie Anderson would have that same reaction. But for Baker though specifically, he in a funny situation, man. Like, cause the Browns are going to use him as leverage just in case they get a suspension on Deshaun Watson. Like, if that suspension time is like more than even more than 3 games, they may fuck around and keep Baker.
Baker not getting an iPad this year.
Like a trade deadline. You said what?
He not coming to camp. He not getting no iPad. He not getting none of that, bro. He finna be at home until he get traded. That's it. And my only thing is, bro, you gotta chalk it up and take that 5th round pick, bro. You just gotta make sure you know where he go instead of letting him free range. But it doesn't seem like it's a lot of suitors.
That don't even matter. Like, they got Deshaun Watson. They don't give a fuck where he go. They don't give a fuck where Baker go.
But that 19 mil though, yeah, that 19 mil. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure that's off your hands. You feel me? You just paid Denzel Ward 100 bands. 100 mil.
Highest paid cornerback in NFL history.
Mm-hmm. At 24.
So I got a question. Now that I just say that, y'all think he worth that contract?
No.
I don't know.
No.
I mean, odds are. I mean, odds are typically
he do ball, bro.
Cornerbacks. Typically players.
The market is the market, bro.
Yeah, they never really are worth it. They just go up with the market. It is. It's rare that a player who gets those deals are worth it. Like, and typically When Megatron got his deals, you know, it wasn't enough money that the Lions could give him, and he'd be worth it. But he was worth every single contract that they
Every
gave him.
penny.
Adrian Peterson, when he got his extensions, he was worth it. Like we're talking about the elite of the elite. When you're talking about people who are very good at their job, there's a difference. There's very good, there's average, below average, and obviously there's elite. Elite are worth every single contract that's thrown at them. Like Aaron Rodgers, elite, get your money. It is what it is. You ain't looking back at that shit. Same thing with Pat Mahomes, etc. All those other things. Denzel Ward, he ain't elite, but he's very good for Cleveland.
For sure.
Odds are you ain't never really worth that money, bro. You know, it is what it is, man. I ain't really with that, man. So, I'm not even talking about skill set. I'm just talking about the finance part.
Right.
Wow, what you think, Nick?
That's fair. That's fair.
Huh?
On my MacBook.
His
You
MacBook,
said that's fair?
bro.
Are you slow? Are you picking up the shit slow? Yeah, he froze. I don't know what's going on with this nigga, man.
He probably can't hear, bro. He got that.
All right, brother.
You
What
said
was you
what?
trying
First
to
off,
ask
he
you
in the
about AJ
basement,
Brown?
bro, that bed sheet on his roof, on his ceiling.
What is creaking?
I don't know.
I can hear y'all,
But
bro.
what's
Go
you
ahead.
say, Ryan?
And don't talk about
What was the
whatever this
question
is
about AJ Brown?
up here. He sucked, bro. I'm talking about AJ
No,
Brown.
bro. Mual was asking me a question about AJ Brown that he could never ask. I don't know what was he trying to ask me.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and transition to AJ Brown, bro. No, it wasn't a question. It was a comment. I just wanted to make sure we finished that Deebo part, the best fits thing. Yeah, man, AJ removed the Titans from his bio. And while I was a person who really didn't care about none of that shit, like I really didn't, I'm starting to understand the bigger picture in that players these days, that is a means of them showing their frustration with the team. That is a means of them showing, you know, displeasure and possibly even something more significant in that they don't want to be a part of the team by removing teams out of their bios and possibly even removing the pictures of them in any paraphernalia or any team gear. I say paraphernalia, any team gear and things like that. So with AJ Brown removing his Titans name out of, or Titans team out of his bio, I would just ask you this, since we're talking about questions, scale of 1 to 10. What is the number for you right now, right? What is the number of concern? And speak objectively.
You didn't even let me talk. You didn't even say a word yet.
I just wanted to make sure I prefaced it.
For
because
sure.
I know what you're
I'm
going to
give
do.
it to you honestly. My worry scale on the 1 to 10 is I can give you like a 3, bro. Reason being, I'll take it. AJ Brown has always talked very highly of the Titans, always talked very highly of Mike Vrabel. They have a special relationship, coaches, players, player coach that Mike Vrabel really is. Talked about how he always wanted to be a Titan for life. For a matter of fact, I don't know if you peeped, but there was like this viral video of him after he had a surgery. He was like, how off the medication after surgery, and he got on Instagram Live and just spoke about the things he liked about the Titans, how he wanted to retire a Titan, but the situation of his contract being up after this upcoming season, and of course contract talks happen, and we started out camp, or what's happening right now? Like, is it OTAs? Right, whatever it is, we
OTAs.
opened up. We started OTAs, and he didn't show up. Right, they say, we're working on this contract, so he didn't show up. Right, and the problem AJ Brown is he's very involved on his social media, and he pays too much attention to it. And certain Titans fans that didn't like the fact that he did not show up to OTAs, had a lot of negative comments to say about it. And so he, in response, tweets on his page about, so y'all think I'm a diva now, this, that, and the third. Just really paying attention to what, too. Really just paying attention to whatever, you know how fans can be, bro. There's some fans who ride with you, some fans that got negative things to say. That's just the nature of the business, bro. And I feel like AJ let certain comments get to him and felt some kind of way about it. Now, on the other side of things, looking at reports from Diana Rossini, they're saying both sides are close to trying to get a contract done. Both sides are ready to get it done, and they're working towards that mark. So there's progress on that side. So I don't really think that I'm worried about AJ Brown. I just think it's hilarious because you got, Pro Football Focus has a Twitter page and they're verified, of course, and they putting up pictures of him in a Jets uniform, putting up pictures and others. I'm like, bro, like it's just hilarious to me. Like why? Whatever, bro. But no, I'm not worried. I'll start getting worried if contract talks fall apart, because right now they're talking about him getting paid. So that's when I guess my worries will go up. If they don't get something done before this upcoming season, then yeah, I probably will. But I don't see him not getting a contract before the draft. I think he'll have one before then.
Let me ask you this question: did you say that he did not report at all to OTAs?
What we opened up like a couple of days ago, he has not showed up. No,
he has not showed up. Okay.
No.
All right. I'll just say this, and since we're on the topic of these wide receivers, Deebo and AJ, we covered. Terry McLaurin is actually in the same boat as well. So I guess I will talk a little Washington on this show right quick, and I'll just be honest with people, man. I'll be real honest. When the reports came out initially that, Terry was clearly looking for a new contract, he says that he's going to report to camp or report to OTAs, but he's not going to participate. I was cool with that. I was like, I understand it. And I want everybody to know now, before I even get any further, I completely understand it to this day. I respect what he's doing. I have no problem with how he's handling it, if that's how you want to handle it. I am also in favor of Terry. This is a compliment sandwich, everybody, so just be careful. There is a but coming. I appreciate what he's doing. I am in favor of Terry doing what he's doing. I respect what he does for the organization. He needs to be here. He needs to be a part of this organization for years to come, for all of the reasons that we've always outlined. Nick, I would say this thing. You can't have as a contract negotiation. I feel like, and for Nick and Rye, who may not know, because y'all aren't Skins fans, obviously, he is reporting to OTAs, but he's not participating. And he is reporting simply off the strength that he is a team leader. He is seen as a captain, and he wants to keep that status, right? Fellas, and obviously he doesn't want to get hurt doing the workouts. But, bruh, if you want a new contract, bruh, don't have as the holdout. Fucking hold out.
Right.
Like, what's the point of you showing up? Everybody know who you are. Everybody know the work that you put in. Everybody respects your leadership. If you're going to stand up for yourself, stand up for yourself completely. This is all about money. This has nothing to do with how I feel about Terry himself. It's all about the contract side, the money side. What is the point of showing up if you're not going to work out? What is the point of showing up? Like, you just going to talk to people? Like, pat people on the back? Hey, man, that was a good rep right there, bro. Hey, coach. I like how you pushing these boys in that workout. Hey, Chase, keep pushing that sled, bro. Get a little bit lower. Get a little Get your
like
little
that rush, bro.
Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Dax. Dax Mill, you know what I'm saying? I like how you catching that ball. I like how you catching that thing. You know what I'm saying? John Bates, you smiling really good right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to step on that field. You know what I'm saying? I can't get hurt. I'm looking for a new contract. Listen, if you're going to go all out, bruh, if you want your new contract, just go all out, bruh. And at the end of the day, it may make you look like an asshole, but you can't cater to everybody, bruh. Like, do what's in the best interest of yourself. And that's kind of how I feel on it. Again, I want to reiterate, if you want to do it the way that you're handling it, if you want to handle it this way, that's perfectly fine. Like, I'm not necessarily saying I have a problem with you. I would just say don't half-ass anything. Like I feel like it's a half-ass attempt of saving an image, but at the end of the day, we all know that this is a business. Like I don't take anything personal if you want to decide to hold out. Like why the fuck would I be mad at you if you don't show up? Why would anybody or why should anybody be mad at you if you decide to decide not to show up because you need that new contract? Right. I just feel like people know what type of position you are in, and for you kind of show up but not participate, bro. You trying to teeter to both sides, and I think that you could just do better for yourself if you just put your foot down. That's it. That's kind of where I'm at.
But isn't it more of a distraction for him to be there than not be there?
That's what Mual's saying.
Bad, bro.
So yeah, to a degree, I'm saying that, right? But I to specifically answer that question, I just feel like I don't think it's a full distraction. I feel like you being there, like it's not gonna be a huge deal. But I think the questions would wonder, or like in your head, like people ain't gonna like verbally ask you, but it's like why you ain't working out if you here? Like you can still work out on your own. You don't have to be here, bro. We understand what you're going through. But I don't think it's really a question if it's just a team thing. Like media ain't really about to be at the training activities. The media's not there. They're not answering questions. They're not. It's all team related things. And the team is gonna be putting out pictures and things like that. They can control the narrative. They can control whatever they want to put out there. So I don't think it's gonna be a full distraction right now. I think it'll only be a distraction if like the mandatory sessions and Terry decides to show up and he's not participating. Like, why are you there? Why are you there? I don't know. So, yeah, and I know people may take some issue with that, and it's cool. But at the end of the day, bro, I just feel like he half-assed in his holdout. Like, be that asshole, bro. The business is a business. Like,
unless you know something we don't know. You know, hopefully,
that's fair.
You know, it could be something being worked out. And niggas don't really know, but I mean, I would hope so. If you showing up, I would hope that something positive is happening on the business side, and you getting close to your contract extension, and you feel like, well, eventually I'm gonna get my money. But if not, if you ain't making no traction and you still showing up, I think you tripping. You need to go on home, player.
Go on home, dog.
You ain't going home. They'll miss you. They'll miss you.
Did y'all want to do a mock draft before we get out of here, or? Cause I don't know.
I ain't ready.
I don't know how. Yeah, about to say I don't know how y'all feel about because we can always record one. That's no problem. But I don't know how y'all feel about y'all teams and like how y'all feel about the prospects. If y'all have enough information on these guys yet.
I mean, I done done some extensive research on a couple of players, but I mean, I want to think about who I want to really narrow it down to as far as my first. You just doing first round, or you going all around the board?
First three
for us on our side, we probably do first round.
Okay.
Round. I mean, we can record one next Wednesday then.
All right, that's a bad idea. We can do that.
Oh, I already know who I want first round, bro. That's easy.
Who you want, bro?
So you want to do 3 rounds then?
Burks.
You want to do 3 rounds, Nick?
Burks better not. If only when he comes to the squad, undrafted free agent. That's what his name better say. UDFA.
Nah, he probably going 1 or 2. 1 or 2.
He going.
Second.
He probably go to second round.
Yeah, all right.
Nah, he probably go late first. My bad. Late first.
Yeah, we got more stuff to take care of instead of him, bro. He not it. He's not that guy.
All right, so we're gonna record a little session next week, then, man. No live stream, just recording. Make sure we get our mock drafts out the way. So yeah. With that being said, everybody remember the fellas on the Commander side will be back on Tuesday. Be careful the things we may do 6:30. So I may up the time by a half an hour. Even if I gotta do it solo for a half an hour, ain't no big deal. Ain't shit to it. I'm a dog. I'm Coach Mo. With the fellas, Rye, Nick, they'll be back in a couple of weeks. We'll be talking about some Titans and Cowboys recapping their draft and things like that. Them losers and shit, you know what I'm saying? With the boy RJ checking in for the Cowboys side. So we're out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Y'all enjoy y'all night. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. All right, this is the Shot with Dive podcast. Y'all boys, y'all ladies, be safe.
Strong.
Peace.